Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Also, hello, hi, I'm Elanna. If you are new to my channel, first things first, please do not ask about my hair and how I did this. I don't even know, it was like one of those days I just popped it up and it kind of looks okay, kind of disheveled. I don't know what I did, so I wouldn't be able to recreate it. Today's video is actually using a whole bunch of products that I haven't used for either a year, over a year, almost a year, just things I haven't used in so long. Major points to you if you remember the last time I used any of these products in a video. I have already put so many of these products in my current makeup bag because my skin in real life is not loving me, but at the moment it just looks so flawless and glowy. I don't know why I stopped using some of these. So if you want to see this makeup look, then just keep on watching. I do not have a primer to start because you guys know I never really used a primer, but this Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's a concealer and an eye cream, so I'm going to use the eye cream part first because why not? Ooh. I'm going to put a little bit here. I feel like I only used this like under 5 times because I kept forgetting there's this part to it and I kind of just got over it really quickly. I also remember it not being like really full coverage, so on days I didn't get a lot of sleep, it just didn't do the job for me. I honestly don't know what this curl or whatever you want to call that is doing. Like foundation, I have a new fresh one, but you guys know I loved this. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. I think it's in the shade 3. Yeah, love this stuff. I haven't used it in so long. I went through a period there where I was hardly wearing foundation. I only used the By Terry CC Cream in Sunny Flash. That was like my go-to because my skin was when I was pregnant and just after having Olive, but now it needs some coverage and some love. So I'm gonna go back to this because I remember loving it so much. I had this new for a while, so I didn't just pick this up for the video. I just forgot I had it, to be fair. Oh yeah, I remember loving this stuff. Now, number 3, you need a little bit of tan on. It has a nice yellow undertone. It just goes on so nice. I forgot, it hardly feels like there's any product on your face. It's not creamy by any means, like it's not thick on your skin. It just becomes your skin instantly. Does anybody do like a really awkward face just to make sure everything's blended? Like how awful is that? Great layering foundation as well. I had to do a little bit more in areas I need more coverage, and you would not know it was 2 layers of foundation. Really natural looking. Really liking that on my skin. Forgot how much I love that foundation. Moving on to concealer. It was a hard one. I just Marie Kondo'd my entire like makeup collection, so I really got rid of a whole bunch of things I wasn't using or didn't bring me joy, didn't spark joy. So I really had to find things that I haven't used in a year. This Nars Concealer, I may have used it in the past year, but ever so lightly, like I really didn't gravitate to it. I used Tarte Shape Tape so much this past year, so I feel like it could have almost been a year I've used this. It's the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Light 2.5 Creme Brulee. It also does come in custard, but I definitely made it done in this color. I'm gonna spot conceal with this one. I feel like it just has a nicer consistency and coverage to spot conceal with. You can put it underneath your eyes. I just remember I preferred it on my spots. And now I know why. It really does get rid of everything. It's a little light for me at the moment, or with this foundation, but boy does it cover. For eyes, instead of using the Soft Matte Concealer, I'm just gonna go back to this. I think the reason I didn't like it is because I kept twisting the bottom and then so much of the eye cream came out because I didn't know they each have their individual twist. Whoops. It is very light. It's kind of like the Touche Éclat from YSL. I think that's the closest comparison I can get. But I just remember, I don't know, I wasn't crazy about the coverage, so maybe I just don't have a good memory, or I was right, we'll see. Maybe I do have a bad memory. That's looking pretty good. All right, Charlotte Tilbury, I stand corrected. Bye-bye under eyes, am I right? So nice. Now to set it in place, this powder used to be my absolute favorite powder. It's not brightening, so it's not gonna stay bright under my eyes, but it is really great if you just need a little bit more coverage on your face, and it does give a nice velvet finish. It's the MAC Medium Plus Pro Longwear Pressed Powder. I'm gonna use it on a small duo fiber brush. If you wanted more coverage, you could actually just use it on the beauty sponge if you wanted. I'm gonna see how it applies with this first, and then if we need some more coverage, I'll just go in with the sponge. Bronzer, another oldie but a goodie. I'd possibly use this in the summer because it has sun in the name. MAC Give Me Sun. It's a classic. You definitely need to be in a summer month or have a little bit of bronze to your skin because it has a very warm undertone. It is not a contouring bronzer by any means unless your skin tone can allow for that, but for me, I need to be very light-handed with this. So I'm gonna start on my forehead. I'm using this on a Sigma Soft Angled Contour Brush. I just said not to use it for, but I'm just gonna blend this into like all of my face really. I'm gonna keep that bronzer in my current makeup bag because I really like how that blended out. So nice. Oh my gosh, this is like an oldies, but now I'm gonna just use it as my current makeup because I'm loving everything that's going on my face at the moment. Now onto blush. If you guys are a longtime follower, you know that Nars was definitely my go-to. I feel like there was a little craze on YouTube that everyone was just loving it. It is a very cool tone, but I feel like cool tone vibes are in at the moment. Like everyone's kind of getting away from the warm bronzy look and it's going matte and cool tone and more 90s vibes. So we're gonna play with this guy, and I feel like there's a little bit of purple in my shirt. So you guys know me and my blush. I'm gonna go a little heavy-handed with this. This highlighter definitely was everyone's favorite at one point or another, and I think everyone owns it. This is a dual version of it because I just like a blush with my highlighter. Surprise. This is the Becca Skin Perfector and slash blush. It is Champagne Pop with Hyacinth. Another great fun pop of color for spring, summer. You know what, it's right there. Why not just do the tiniest pop on my apples for some more color. Just brought the brightness down there because it was getting a little out of control. I'm taking Champagne Pop, which I know I haven't worn for a hot minute, just on my fingers here, and I'm just gonna tap it on the highest points of my cheek. A small amount goes a long way with this highlighter. It is one of the, or if not, the most reflective highlighter that I own, and I haven't really done like a shimmery intense highlighter look in so long. I've done more of like a glowy look, so this is really fun. I had the smallest amount on my fingers, so just goes to show you, you will never run out of that highlighter because you really don't need any on your face for it to show. Now when it comes to the brow section, I was really ruthless with what I threw out, so I probably have used this in the past year, but very lightly. I didn't use it a lot because I wanted to retry it, if that makes sense. It's the Lancome Brow Densify Powder to Cream in 02 Blonde. And then I'm pretty sure I haven't used this in a hot minute either. It's the Benefit Gimme Brow in 3. And I know I wasn't using this because I was using Glossier Boy Brow for a while. So hopefully it's been a year. I'm gonna use this first. It is a weird formula. It's really weird, like applicator. It's just like a tiny little doe foot applicator, and it comes out like a powder, but it turns into a cream. Really weird concept, but it's definitely full coverage in the sense of like be light-handed with it. Those are quite intense brows, but I'm not loving it just because when my hair is out of my face, you don't see a lot of my blonde, so I feel like it kind of balances with the look I got going on. It's a brow heavy look, guys. I was very obsessed with this eyeshadow for the longest time. It is Urban Decay Riff. I think it's the best transition color ever. I love it. It has a little bit more of a warmer tone, but it suits every eye color. I used to use it when I worked at Urban Decay on every one of my makeovers, and it just is perfect with every color I used with it, either cool, warm, colorful, or neutral. It just, it's so pretty. It has the slightest sheen in it, but it's not sparkly. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm gonna put this like dramatically in my crease, like even bringing it in here. I feel like that's kind of a new technique people are starting to do, and then a different color on my lid. I'm gonna take another Urban Decay shadow. This is Space Cowboy. Oh, another favorite. It works best with your finger. It's a hard color to describe. It has a warm background color, but a cool like purple sheen on top. Really weird to describe, but it goes beautifully with Riff. To further pop, I'm gonna take MAC Vanilla Pigment. Is this vanilla? Yes. Oh my gosh, I've not made a dent in this. You need such a small amount. I'm gonna pop it right in my tear duct. If you want like a pop in there, this is the color. I used to always do this, and everyone would be like, what's the inner corner color you're using? MAC Vanilla Pigment. Just get like the small version, like the sample version. Oh my gosh, it will last you forever. For eyeliner, ooh, I have a couple ones here. I think I'm gonna use this dark purple one from Nars. It's a velvet eyeliner in the shade Nagoya. My camera died. As I was doing lip liner, sorry about that. I actually tend to use a lot of the lip liners I have because I'm obsessed with lip liner. You guys know that. This one I feel like I haven't used for a while. It's Revlon Color Stay in the shade Nude. It's retractable. Can you go wrong with a retractable lip liner? No, because you don't lose your mind looking for a sharpener, which I still can't find at the moment. This is Marc Jacobs Roleplay 110. Really pretty mauve color. Kind of just looks like every other lip color I own. That's probably why I like it. What do you guys think? In real life, when I'm looking at my skin, like everything I used for my skin, I am keeping in my current makeup bag because I have a lot of breakouts at the moment. I don't know what's going on with my skin, but it's having a moment. I'm getting my period in the next week. That's probably what it is. But I feel like my skin looks perfect. Like it really just did such a great job at covering it up, but it still has like a glow to it because of Champagne Pop. I'm really feeling that like crease color with a purple liner. Super subtle way to introduce color. You know, this lip color is nothing new really, but oh flip, I love going through my makeup and just being like, I haven't used this for a long time, and I feel like this type of video really encouraged me to get back in there, because sometimes you get stuck in a rut with using the same things. I know I do, because you know what, it's just what you're comfortable with, but there are so many products and brands that I absolutely love and I just haven't used for ages. So very happy with this look, happy that I dug out some of those products and that I used it for this. Let me know if you use any of those products as well, or if you even remember the last time I used any of these. Extra brownie points if you do. If you guys liked today's video and you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.